Hello everyone. Again, hopefully you can hear me. And what day is it? It's Friday. Oh my God, we've had nearly a week of this. So, Friday, 11 o'clock. And we are going to, introduce myself. Karen, and my name's Karen. Hello there. I'm from Get Moving. And we help people with mobility issues, people who are elderly, people who have got injuries, disabilities, anything that makes people think maybe exercise isn't so good for them. We're here to prove them wrong. We're here to help them keep moving. And so that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to witter for a couple of minutes just to let people join in. Just to let you know what we're going to be doing. So this is going to be the regular warm-up, the warm-up we do before every single session, every single time. It's just designed to get your whole body moving, lower half, upper half, everything. It is suitable for pretty much everyone. If you are not able to stand, you can do 99% of the exercises sat down. I'll show you the seated options. I've suddenly lost the train of thought. Show you the seated options as we go along. So you can do them standing or seated, up to you. And after that, after we do the actual physical, practical bit, I'm going to talk through 5 minutes about posture. You can do these exercises afterwards if you like, but you might want to just watch and think and learn and then have a go later on in the day. But I'm going to stop wittering and start moving now. So on our feet, if we can. Failing that, sitting down. As I say, all these exercises, they can be done standing or seated. So I want you all to join in with me now. Get things moving. I'm going to try not to trip over my microphone cable here. If I do, you'll have a good laugh. So first of all, we'll always start off with the lower half, the legs. If we're seated, we'll be down here and we're just going to march on the spot with our legs like so. If though, we're standing, we'll do exactly the same thing, marching on the spot like so. We're going to do 20 of them and do them with me now. Go at your pace. 3, 2, 1, and away we go. Marching on the spot, getting your knees nice and high. The bigger the move you can do, the better. As always, what tends to happen is, as we lose mobility, our movements become smaller, harder to do. We're going to work on keeping them nice and big. So as big a move as you can manage. 19 and 20. Fantastic. Okay, from our lower half, moving on to our upper half. Again, seated or standing, your choice. We can do the smaller move, just our shoulders if you like. So you can just roll your shoulders back like so. Or, if you can, roll our whole arms back like so. Again, it's your choice. We're going to make it as big as we can. We're going to do 20 of them. So, rolling them back, as big a movement as we can, seated or standing. Your choice which. There we go. But big moves are good moves. Now I'm going to use my fingers here to count, because those of you who know me know that I can't count properly. I'm rubbish at it, but I'll do the best that I can. So this shoulder roll exercise, we're going to moving on to this after the main warm-up, because we'll be talking a little bit about posture and how we want to use our shoulder blades as much as we can to help with our posture. So our shoulder blades now, they want to be pinching back behind us and down. Don't let it be a small move like that. Reach up, reach back and reach down. Feel our shoulder blades moving around behind us. And the bigger the move, the better. Now again, you can do the whole arms, or you can still use your shoulder blades by just doing the smaller move like so. Shoulders come up, they pinch back and down. Get as much movement out of your shoulders as you can. Now I think this is number 17, I hope. So we'll do a couple more. We'll make it up to 20. So 19 and 20. Okay, back again to our legs. So either your choice, as before, marching on the spot, or if you can, kicking the heels back to your bum. Again, your choice which. you can do them standing. If you're seated, you can do leg kicks like so. Your choice which, but again, we'll do 20 of them. So 3, 2, 1, and away we go. Bending the knees as much as we can. So again, we're getting as much movement out of the knees as we can. You'll probably find a common theme running through these classes, these exercise routines. Movement. Movement is good. We'll make as big a movement as we can, whether we're standing or whether we're sitting. Doesn't really matter which, but we are going to maximize the amount of movement that we can do. Call that one number 18, 19, and 20. Excellent. Okay, what's next on this? Oh, of course, twisting. Upper half again. Again, seated or standing, your choice which. Folding our arms, and we're going to twist one way and the other way. Don't just let it be just elbows like that. We want the whole body, shoulders coming forwards and the other way around. So, off we go, 20 times. 1, 2, 3, and away we go. Again, big moves are good moves. If you feel you're getting dizzy or something, it's probably because our heads are turning around too, and that tends to make us a bit dizzy. So, I think that's 15. So if you're feeling dizzy, just look at one spot. Keep your eyes on that spot all the time. I'm going to call that one 20, I think. I'm not sure if it was 20 or 15, but it's good enough. So from our upper half back down to our lower half again then. Yes. So again, if we're standing, we're going to do a double tap. It's partly to do with balance. Hold on some for balance if you need, but a knee comes up twice. Twice. And again, if you're seated, you do the same thing. Comes up twice, twice. 20 times, off we go. Big moves are good moves again. And this, if you're doing the double tap here, is going to help with your balance. Because for that split second, we're standing on that one leg for a little bit longer than normal. And that makes us balance that little bit more. If you tuned in yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. I'm sure it was. We were talking about balance then and ways that you can improve our balance. If you didn't see that, watch me fall over. If you didn't see yesterday's workout, you can look back on the feed and you'll see it, a recording of it there, and we'll go over and you can learn all about balance and how to maintain your balance. 20, fantastic. Oh, side bends. Again, standing, sitting is all the same, your choice. One arm is going to come up as high as you can, feel a bit of a stretch along the side there. And then you're going to bend over as far as you can one way before going to go the other way. Reach up and over. Seated or standing, we'll do it 20 times. So off we go. Reach up and over. That's 1. And the other side, 2. I'll try and stay in shot if I can. That's it. So reach and over. Reach and over. So again, all these moves, the common denominator with all of them is that we are moving our body in as big a way as we can. Especially now when we're sort of stuck indoors, we run the risk of just being very still. Just sitting down, pottering around the house a little bit. It's not a lot of movement. So the more big moves, exaggerated moves that we can do, the better. Nothing magic about any of these exercises here, except they bloody work. They're really effective at getting the whole body going, all the major joints, and it reminds the joints that they can do these big moves throughout. I think that's number 18, 19, and 20. Outstanding. Everyone's favourite. This is one of them that you can't really do sitting down. Well, you can't stay sitting down anyway. If you are seated, we're just going to do the simple sit stand. So from here, stand up nice and tall and sit back down again. If you're feeling particularly strong, do exactly the same thing, a squat, but without the chair. You just squat down and stand up. Make as big a move as you can, the smaller move as you need. We'll do 20 of them again. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So squat as low as you can and stand. Make as big a move as you are capable of, as you're happy with, but as small a move as you need. Now, it was a few days ago that we went over the squat and how it's really important, how it's really useful, and how to make it easier and harder. If you missed that, again, have a look down in the feed and you can have a look at the recording and learn all about how the sit stand or the squat is going to help pretty much everyone on the planet to be better. If you're unsure of how to do it or you're not confident how to do it at the moment, look at the video and we go over ways to make it easier, harder, and get everyone built up so they can do it better. So again, if you want, just sit down and stand up. But again, the movement is in this lower body. The hips are bending. The knees are bending. Most importantly, the muscles are working really hard. And we are getting strong and mobile enough to get in and out of our chair, to go up and down stairs, to do whatever it is we want to do. I'm going to call that 19 and 20. Very nicely done. Okay. Balance again and or ankle mobility. If we're seated, sit down, and I want to see as much movement out of that ankle as possible. Bending and flexing like so. Off you go. If we're standing, tightrope walking. Wide feet is easier, narrow feet is harder, but heel toe. Tightrope walking forward, lots of movement out of those ankles. Heel toe, balancing away, lots of movement, and then the most fun bit, going backwards, exactly the same, keeping a balance. But now you're going to do toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels. Again, nice big ankle movements. And because the second time is always better than the first time, we're going to do the same thing again. Moving forwards again, lots of ankle movement, heel toe, heel toe. Again, this is about balance. I mentioned it before, we went over balance yesterday. If you didn't watch that, look back at down through the feed and you will see yesterday's video. Moving backwards, same again. Toes, heels. And yesterday's video we went over how to improve your balance, exercises to do it, and the way we should think about it. Awesome. Okay. And then the last bit, arguably one of the best bits, fast feet. If we're seated, we're just going to move our feet fast. It's not going to be a big move this time, it's going to be a small move, but it's going to be a fast move. So, tapping your feet as fast as you can. If you're standing, it's exactly the same thing, but standing. We're going to do 10 seconds of it. So get yourself ready. Move your feet as fast as you can. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So fast feet, secure, balanced feet. Halfway there. I know everybody loves this one. And 10. Fantastic. And it's a well-known fact, as I say, the second time is always better than the first time. So we'll do that again. Again, if we're seated, it's exactly the same. It's our feet moving fast. So we'll go again. Standing or seated, your choice. But we'll go in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So fast feet. Moving up and down. Hopefully you can hear something like a woodpecker coming through the microphone. Keep your feet moving fast. Nearly there. And fantastic. And that, in 15 minutes, is our warm-up. As I say, that's what we do before every single session. So well done. Fantastic. Hopefully, you've moved your entire body. Hopefully, you're feeling a little bit looser, a little bit more limber, and hopefully you're ready to go on and do the rest of the stuff you're going to do today. Don't forget, we're going to be here every, famous last words, we're going to try and be here every weekday at 11 to do the same kind of idea. And afterwards, now I'm going to spend 2 or 3 minutes just going over, telling you about posture in this case. You don't have to do these exercises right now if you don't want to. So, you've done your work, well done. Have a sit down, have a cup of tea, whatever. Listen to me if you like, or come back and do this again in half an hour's time. This is a bit of education, this is. It's not the practical bit at the moment. So you can do these, but you don't have to. But I'm going to talk a bit about posture. Common thing, especially when we're sat down for a long period of time, we kind of lose posture and we hump over like that. That's not good for anyone, especially not us. What's happening there is our chest is caving in and our shoulders are rounding forwards, well, up and forwards. They're sort of coming up and forwards like so, and we're rounding ourselves down like that and humping down. We don't want that. So the chest caving in and shoulders up and forwards, bad posture. So we want to think about doing the exact opposite. So we think of chest out and our shoulders back and down. Now that's much better posture. Not chest caved, shoulders forwards. Instead, chest out, shoulders back and down there. Whether we're sitting or standing is entirely up to you, but this is a lot better for us than that. So a couple of exercises, a couple of simple exercises to help us with posture. It's mostly going to be about our shoulder blades at the back there. Now again, like I said, you don't have to do these now if you don't want to. You can do them in 5 minutes time. I'm just going to show you these and give you some food for thought. You can try them in your own time. So our first one, okay. I'm going to use my little TheraBand here, my elastic band. You don't have to use this. You can use, to be honest, anything. I sometimes use a broomstick. It works just as well. A belt or something, a bit of string, whatever, it'll work just as well. But I'm going to hold it tight, roughly a bit wider than shoulder width apart. And then I'm going to sit tall. Again, I'm thinking chest out, shoulders back and down, and I'm just going to lift them up as high and as back and as far as I can. So see them from the side. Instead of the usual thing there, with our arms pointing forwards, we're going to stick our chest out, shoulders back, and reach our arms back as far as we can. Now, hopefully when you do that, you should feel tightness and being used in that upper back there, in between the shoulder blades. That's what we're after. So again, hands a bit wider than shoulder width apart, sit tall, reach up and back, hold it for 3, 2, 1, and relax. And that is going to use all those muscles in the upper back there. Now you can do this one-handed if you like. It's exactly the same thing. One arm just comes up, 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 and back like so. Or you can do it with the other arm, like so. But if you can do it with 2, then that's just even better. But we do what we can do. Now, the next bit with my band again. Bit of room, yeah. We're going to start off in exactly the same position. Hands a bit wider than shoulder width. We're going to sit tall, lift our arms up and back exactly like we were before. Arms way back there. Now keep your arms back there. You're just going to pull your elbows down as low as you can and back up again. So see from the side, the arms are going to come down and back and up. Not bad posture, and I pull the arms down and oh my God, the band's in front of my face. That's not what we're after. It's going to be back there, behind the head as much as we can. The only way to make that work is by having that chest out and those shoulders pinned back. See that common theme coming in there. So we just move that band up and down behind our head like that, pinching our shoulder blades behind us. And again, hopefully you can feel that right back there in the upper back, and that's exactly what we're after. And the last one I'm going to show you, again, dead simple, elastic band. This one you kind of do need something stretchy. So some form of resistance band is going to be needed for this last one, I'm afraid. Bows and arrows, dead simple. Again, imagine you are Robin Hood. You've got your bow and arrow. You're going to hold on to your imaginary bow with one hand, and then you're going to draw back the string with the other hand and relax. Again, what we're thinking about are these shoulders pinching back. So seen from behind, hope you can see here. I think so. Shoulder blades are going to pinch back and then relax. Pinch back and relax. Don't let it, again, be a slouchy forwards thing like that. We want to be sitting tall, stretching back. And and of course, what we do on one side, we've got to do on the other side. I forgot to mention that, sorry. But they are 3 nice simple little exercises for you for upper back posture. So, in your own time, replay this video, get an elastic band if you can, or let's say for most of them, just a broomstick or belt will do. Give these a try and think about chest out, shoulders back. Anything we can do to avoid that, because that's no good for anyone. So I've probably forgotten to say something. I always do. If I've forgotten anything, if you've got any questions in the comments below, stick them down there, and we'll answer them as best we can. Otherwise, as I say, we're hoping to do this every weekday, 11-ish, for as long as people want us to do it. Do us a favour, click the share button wherever it is. Share this video out to as many people as you can. The more people we can help, the better. The more people we can get moving, the better. So share it out. Let's help each other out. Do what we can for each other, and we'll get through this, and we'll see each other on the other side. So have a lovely day. Have a lovely weekend. Whatever you're doing, be good. Be safe. And I'll see you next time. Thank you very much indeed. See you later. Bye-bye.